Good afternoon. Let me introduce our work about feature of mineral composition of garnet-bearing shales of the Kryvyi Rih basin and recommendation for further processing. Authors are Olena, Hrytsai, SVETLANA, TIKHLIVETS, Anton Yurin, Valentina, Filenko, Vitaliy, Kharitonov from Kryvyi Rih National University. In addition to iron ore, the deposit of the Kryvyi Rih basin contain about 50 types of metallic and non-metallic minerals. Garnet-bearing shales are widely distributed within the Kryvyi Rih basin. We investigated the garnet-bearing shales of the Hanivska field from the northern region of the Kryvyi Rih basin. Garnet of the Hanivska deposit is a rock-forming mineral of the zero. Thickness is 14-18 meters, and first thickness 50 to 100 meters shell horizon. The formation of garnet is caused by dynamothermal metamorphism of primary alumina, iron, siliceous sedimentons in the epidote amphibolite phases. Within the mining allotment of the Hanivska deposit, the resource of garnet-bearing shales amount to about 1 billion tons. The progress you should this screen. It's to conduct the light mineralogical studies of garnet-bearing shales, provide mineralogical justification for the possibility of producing garnet concentrate from garnet-bearing shale during further technological testing. Garnet of the Hanivska deposit is a rock-forming mineral of the zero and first shell horizons. The most common rocks in the deposit are garnet quartz biotite, cummingtonite garnet quartz biotite, and biotite garnet quartz cummingtonite. The average garnet content in the shells varies from 5.7 to 20-25 volume percent. The rock texture of garnet-bearing schists is schistose laminated. Laminated, it's B. Layer and disseminated. The most common texture you show the screen for garnet-bearing shells are shale, it's A, and shell laminated, it's B. Rock structure, it's granuloblast and porphyroblast. The authors identified 5 minerals varieties of garnet-bearing shells of the Hanivka field. It's 5 types. Type 1, staurolite biotite, quartz muscovite shells with garnet. Type 2 is garnet muscovite quartz biotite shells. Type 3 is garnet quartz biotite shells. Type 4 is cummingtonite garnet quartz biotite shells, and type 5 is garnet quartz biotite cummingtonite. The result of determined the average mineral composition are shown in table 1. The data shows that the highest garnet content is characteristic of mineral type 4 is cummingtonite garnet quartz biotite shells with garnet content of 18.23 volume percent in rocks of this type. The lowest garnet content is observed in the composition of type 1 is staurolite, biotite, quartz, muscovite. Shales and with garnet. The average garnet content in the type does not exceed 1.35 volume percent. Crystallography studies habit forms of garnet crystals. It's tetragon, trioctahedron, and rhombododecaedron. No other forms were found during mineralogical study. The habit forms for garnet crystals of different signs were determined show the future. 4 shows the frequency occurrence of habitual forms of garnet individual of the Hanuska deposit, depending of these signs. During mineralogical observations, considerable attention was also paid to the idiomorphism of the shape of garnet individuals. Most often, garnet crystals are found in isometric forms, hypidiomorphic, xenomorphic, with rounded outlines, and xenomorphic with tom edges. Chord habitual forms are typical for garnet's crystals. What science doesn't exceed 2.5, 3.0 millimeters. With the increase in the size of crystal, of them shapes of absorbed as well as with individuals and aggregates of convectonite, biotite, and quartz. In the picture, figures 5A, granite in the center picture, and brown, this is biotite, and colorful, it's convectonite. Individuals of garnet from the Hanivska deposit are characterized by predominant crystal signs of 1, 2 to 5, 10, sometimes 15, 20 millimeters. The authors have measured average size of garnet individuals for all the defined mineral varieties of garnet-bearing shales. The result you show in table 2. Average size of garnet crystal, millimeters, and 5 types of mineralogical varieties. Based on the result of detailed microscopic determinations, it was found that the most common mineral garnets are biotite, convectonite, muscovite, and quartz, and their combination. It's granite, convectonite, and biotite is brown. Anatomy of garnet crystals. Garnet individuals have different levels of distification fracture, along with not cracked crystal. The crystal in the rock of the mineral varieties are cracked to some extent. 23% of garnet individuals are not cracked. It's A. 27.6% are slightly cracked. It's B, and 30.7 are heavily cracked and 21.7 are very heavily cracked. It's C and D. About 50% of garnet crystal are not cracked and slight cracked. Garnet individuals contain small 0.01, 0.25 millimeters in size, inclusion of ore and non-metallic minerals. It's quartzites as non-metallic minerals, conductonite and biotite. Ore minerals is magnetite. This A and B it's black, brown is biotite, and careful it's conductonite. D. The chemical composition of garnet was determinate, which is similar of composition to almandite with impurities of pyrrhotite and spessartine minerals. The connected of pyrospecially mineral varied from 87 mole procents to 99 procents. The garnet from the studied garnet-bearing shales significantly exceed this indicator. Conclusions. All conclusions you show this screen and is the garnet bearing shells of garnet deposit raw material for the production and garnets concentrate. The resource are about 1 billion tons. There are several mineral varieties of garnet-bearing shells, and garnet content in them varies from 1 to 50 to 25 volume procents. The following applications are possible for garnet concentrate, which can be obtained from garnet-bearing shell of the Hrytsai deposit as a powder coating, as a material for water filtration. As an abrasive, it's bars, skin, material for sandblasting surfaces, and other. Thank you for your attention. Your question, please.